Anameno Uyishtam Tan Nama Iktim Videma Shri Ishupanishad Sampurnam Hare Om. Got a game? Game break. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. What? Oh. Do you like her keyboard?
Haribol. Hare Krishna, everyone. Are you guys excited for the game?
Yes.
All right. So today we'll be playing connections, which is basically I'll give you two words, and you have to find the connection between the words. So we'll start off with easier words, and then eventually progress to medium and then hard. For the easier words, we'll invite kids, and then for the medium words, we'll invite older kids, and then for the hard words, I invite all the adults as well, or all the older youth. So who wants to come up? Huh? Okay, Raja. Okay, so the two words are tulasi and japa.
What's she supposed to do with it?
Early morning.
They're both about Krishna.
Well, after Tulsi Aarti, we have Japa circle, so early morning.
Okay, that works.
Spoken like someone who comes to the morning program. Very good.
Who else wants to go?
Aradhya?
Okay, we'll do lion and pillar.
For that, you got to quote a Sanskrit verse.
Narsimadev?
Yes.
So you got to give a verse too. It's too easy. Too easy. Give us a verse that we don't know.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatomakam Nashingam Bhishanam Bhaddam Mrityur Namamyaham. So after that one, we're adding bonus points for if you can say a verse.
Ooh. This is getting the pressure going here.
Are there any other volunteers? Kunjuri?
Go Kunjuri, go Kunjuri.
So for this turn, we'll do wheel and Krishna.
Ooh.
Wheel and Krishna.
Ooh.
I am thinking about the pastime when Shakatasura, when Krishna kicks the cart and then Shakatasura dies. Or I'm also thinking about another way we learn Krishna of when Bhishmadev is in the battle at Kurukshetra and Krishna, I'm not sure about the verse, but I know a bit of the translation.
That'll
So
work.
bit of it is that while Arjuna was shooting arrows, but he was too slow, and Bhishmadev was going really fast, shooting a lot of arrows. So Krishna, in order to protect his friend, he like Bhishma Dev wanted Krishna to break his vow, and so Krishna, wanting to protect his friend, he broke his vow of not holding any weapons or fighting in the battle and just being a charioteer. And part of it is that while Krishna was running toward Bhishma Dev, I really remember this, like it keeps going around every day in my mind, that Krishna, while running to Bhishma Dev, he was so angry that he forgot that I don't know how to explain it, but he forgot that his armor fell down from him, and he was very angry on Bhishma Dev for shooting so many arrows, and he was hurriedly rushing toward him.
Wait, now chant the whole Vishnu Sahasranam cycle. Just kidding. Congratulations.
Haribo.
Kunji, Kunji, Kunji.
That was so nice. I'm not gonna lie. When I was writing down the words, the Shakatasura pastime did not come up for me. It was the Bhishma Dev. So,
Nice.
who else wants to go? I think we'll have one more kid.
Better bring a boy.
Do you want to?
What's your name?
Oh.
Rahini? Okay. What should we do? Okay. Your two words are thunder and Govardhan.
Ooh.
When Indra was throwing his thunderbolts because he was angry that they were worshipping Govardhan hill instead of him, Krishna lifted up Govardhan hill so that to protect them from the thunder.
Yes. Haribo! All right, so now we'll start with the medium words. Can we get some older youth? Or even kids?
Shriyan or
You
Prahlad.
want to come? Okay, Prahlad. Do you know Pandu and deer?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do Pandu and the deer.
Pandu was hunting and then he saw two deers mating, so since he was hunting, he killed them, and then he got a curse that since they were actually a rishi and his wife, so he got a curse that whenever he also wanted to be with his wife, then he wouldn't be able to, and he'd die. So yeah.
Yes. Haribo.
Any more volunteers?
We saw somebody back there. Prahlad Priya wanted to.
Prahlad Priya.
Go Prahlad. Hey. Extra credit just for the Kirta.
The two words are Bhagavad Gita and Kurukshetra.
You know where the Bhagavad Gita was spoken in Kurukshetra?
So just say it in the mic.
The Bhagavad Gita was spoken in the Kurukshetra war.
Verse. Get a verse. He knows one verse from the
Prahlad.
Bhagavad Gita.
Prahlad Priya, can you
Come
say
back.
a verse from
One verse from the Bhagavad Gita. Belt it out there. Come on.
Prahlad Priya?
Any verse, any verse.
No verse.
Vedanam sama vedosmi, devanam asmi vasava, indriyanam anastasmi, bhutanam asmi chetana.
Okay, maybe two more. Maybe too hard.
Well, no.
All right, so now we're going to do the hard words. So we encourage adults, older youth to come. All right, Shastasar, Shastasar. Putana Bali Maharaj?
Yeah, sure. So while Shastra is coming up here, we will announce the word.
Yeah. So the two words are Putana and Bali Maharaj.
Ooh. Puta and Bali Maharaj.
Putana and Bali Maharaj are both individuals that were freed. They were both freed from the clutches of the material world by the mercy of Krishna. Both.
Because you're Shastra, can you also give a verse or something along?
Oh yeah. So both of them were saved by arguably not by their own actions. Bali Maharaj, he surrendered everything unto Vamandev, but still he was, he did a lot of things before that. He was the king of the Asuras. He took over the area of the Devatas. And Putana was trying to poison Krishna, but in one moment she thought of Krishna as a darling child, and Krishna then took her to be a mother. So that's why there's the verse Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kutam Jigham Sayapyaya Yadapyasadvi Lebhe Gatim Dhatyuchitam Tatonyam Kamva Dayalum Sharanam Vrajema. Who is more merciful to take shelter of than Krishna, who saw Putana as his own mother or nurse and thereby liberated her. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Yes, that was a great answer. Oh. There's one more connection between these two.
It was related to Bali Maharaj. It's up Vamandev.
Does anybody else know the connection?
After she saw was Bali, she wanted to kill him. So next life.
So in Bali Maharaj's, when Vamanadev came, so Putana in her previous life, she was the sister of Bali Maharaj, and after, when Vamanadev took all the land from Bali Maharaj, Putana in her previous life, she got very angry, and then she blasphemed Vamanadev, and then in the next life, she became a mother because she wanted to feed poison to Krishna, and in the next life, she became a nurse.
Yeah. Haribol. All right, so this will be the last one. Who wants to go?
The back there. Sorry, your name. All right.
Haribol. All right. So, what's your name?
Yash.
Yash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So the two words are Dhruva and Kubera.
Dhruva and Kubera.
Do you want to call
you
a
want-
friend for help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would anyone like to volunteer and help?
Yeah, sure.
Someone that hasn't gone, maybe? Or Laksh? You can come up here. Yeah.
One thing I was thinking of was that Kubera is also like the Lord of Wealth.
Yeah.
And Dhruva Maharaj was seeking a kingdom greater than his father, which including the wealth in it. So that's one connection I thought. But if you have another connection.
No, I think that's all I know as well.
Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. There's also one more specific connection, though. Does Palika Lakshmi Mataji? Oh, Palika Mataji. Sorry.
So Dhruva actually fought with Kuvera on the death of his brother. So he wanted to avenge for it. So he goes to the kingdom of Kuvera, and there was a fight. And Lord Brahma has to come to subside the war. Yeah.
Yes, Haribol, that's correct.
That's all for our game today, and we hope you can stay excited for our next game in a few weeks.
Is that chime tuned to what we sing the China tune to? Can I hear it? Okay, what we have over here is this keyboard with some sound effects, but we'd like to test them out. For instance, the song we call the China tune is in a pentatonic scale, which sounds kind of Asian. And so we thought we'd use this keyboard to add in a chime or a gong at a certain point as we're singing it. What do you think of the idea on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best idea you ever heard in your life, and 1 is you never want to hear anything like that again. 11. Okay, let's hear the, what? I guess. That'll be fun. How do we get the chime? That sounds more like sparkles or something. What else you got? What else you got? What? What do you think? Hare Krishna. I kind of like that. Can we bring it down an octave, though? What do you think? Scale of 1 to 10. Bring it down. Same? No, that's good. Who knows this song on the keyboard? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. It does have a unique sound, doesn't it? It's a little different from the harmonium because you get that constant drone when it's harmonium. This is a little plucky because you hit one key and you get one note. But I think it could be an interesting overlay. Were you playing full bore or were you just holding back?
I was playing chords.
You're just playing the chorus. I think we could experiment with it a little bit and get a cool section out of it, don't you think? What else you got? Yeah, but save that one because I think it goes nicely with the China tune, don't you? What is your opinion, Professor? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And bigger keyboards too. Does it adjust to like a sustain too, besides the pluck, pluck, pluck? Yeah. Like it's more of an organ sound, like a Hammond or something like that. So what else did you have in mind? Any other ideas that you'd like to add in? For which song? For the China tune? Saxophone, clarinet. Well, clarinet is close to Shania. Let's just hear it for a second. That's not a clarinet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Could go a little loud, a little more firepower here, would you? Hare Krishna. All right, we'll stick with the first one. Otherwise, we'll be here all night playing around. We'd like to have a little kirtan. Nirkula and I have to leave a little early tonight because she's leaving for Los Angeles in the morning, early. And we're both leaving for the Dom on Friday. And there's a lot happening between now and then. So she's going to see a friend off who's moving to Spain. And does it seem to you when you're getting ready to go on a long trip that time gets compressed and there's a lot to do? Thank you. I feel better. And same time, whenever I get on the flight, as soon as I sit down and the plane kicks back, I feel that little nudge. You know that nudge feeling when, I always immediately fall asleep, and I feel that it's psychological, that it's at a point where I feel nothing else can be done at that point to get ready. It's already finished. I have to go. So kind of haven't hit that nudge yet. It's coming in a few days. So let's have a kirtan together, and we'll save this for when we do the China tune next. And I'll have somebody else play it as an overlay. We'll experiment with the different sounds. And I think it would be nice to have some kind of organic gong also. Or, you know those... You can get them at percussion stores, but it's an array of little chimes that are successively smaller, and you just go like that. You know that? What do you think if we added it in to one part? Okay, I'll look into that. I can get it probably at the same place I got this, the Latin percussion store. So, which tune would you like, since it's your birthday? Whatever you want, you get.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, there's this one tune I really love. I sang it earlier. It goes like, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Premanande.
Wow. Fantastic. That was beautiful. Well, just a quick report. We're leaving again on Friday. We are going to fly to Calcutta. And I have some duties there. Every year, the annual general GBC meetings take place for ISKCON in Mayapur. They're going to go for 7 to 10 days. But you'll be happy to know that by mandate, the first report that's given to the international GBC is always about book distribution. That's because the GBC had recognized many years ago that it was and should remain the tip of the spear for the Sankirtan movement, as it was Prabhupada's preference to hear about that first. And I've prepared and am continuing to prepare a report for that. And near the end of the GBC meetings, there's also what's called the BBT-GBC Relations Committee. Because the BBT, although a separate organization, it's a trust that's not part of ISKCON. The beneficiaries of the trust are ISKCON, so they do their due diligence to meet with the trustees and directors of the BBT, of which I'm part, and the GBC together to make sure that everything's working smoothly. And also, of course, there's a symbiotic relationship between the two, because Prabhupada started the movement with what he said was his transcendental plot, so that by distributing books, he would also realize profits enough to build temples around the world. So he had a formula of 50-50. The books would be sold at a markup, 100% markup from the printing cost, and then 50% would go for printing books, more books, and the others would go for the construction fund. Prabhupada also used the BBT as a bank at that time by giving loans to those who were starting temples in various places and needed the capital to get going, and he also charged some interest. And when the loan was paid back with interest, then over time the BBT developed a surplus which Prabhupada used to print more books. He was so successful in everything he did, and he had that ingenious plan to distribute more and more books and build more and more temples as the two would complement one another. And then we're going to fly down to Bhubaneswar from Calcutta to join the yatra. We're going to be a day late because I had to join the meeting I just described, and it doesn't start until our yatra. It starts at the same time as the yatra, so we're going to miss the first day. And then in Jagannath Puri. So we're going to be in Jagannath Puri for about 5 days. And then from Jagannath Puri, we're all the yatris, and there's a lot of them this year. I think, anyway, I won't mention a number because I could be wrong, but it's way over 5. And then we're going to fly to Delhi, New Delhi. And from Delhi, we're going to drive to Vrindavan. And Vrindavan, we have a robust schedule to go to many places with all the yatris and have bhajan and read Prabhupada's books, have Krishna Katha. And after that, we going anywhere else? We come straight back from Vrindavan, right? Then we're going to fly back from Vrindavan. And Krishna willing, we'll be back here just at in the nick of time for Gaur Purnima. I think we get back on a Friday, and Monday is Gaur Purnima. We get back on Saturday, and Monday is Gaur Purnima. So we're looking forward to seeing you all then. I must say there's something in the air here at ISV. And when we look around any neighborhood we go to, we find that there's either a very spirited group doing bhajan, kirtan, prasad distribution, and so forth. There are, as we recently discovered when we all met together, there are dozens of programs going on all over the Bay Area. And there's a sense of substantial growth taking place, not the least of which is because of the qualification of the devotees here, who are true stalwarts, who are serious practitioners. It's going to have a huge effect. We've put in a lot of seeds. Kids are coming up. We had 2 of the youth Sankirtan devotees on our 3-hour meeting call this morning, and they contributed mightily with really good ideas. So these are just samples. If you take them out and look at them, you'll see what we have going on here is mammoth. The vision of spreading this all over the Bay Area is at hand. And the idea of creating a network of Krishna conscious centers all over the Bay Area, it's already happening. So you're engaged in historic activity right now that is generational. Please give it your heart and soul. Life is extremely short. It's tenuous. Don't be lulled by the prajalpa that goes on 24/7 in the world. Also, you needn't become carried away by it, because although from time to time, moment to moment more like, there's a buzz in the air about the events of the world which seems a little rocky. They are always rocky. They've been rocky since time immemorial. But we have complete shelter in our service, and we needn't divert our attention too much or become discouraged. The material world is what it is. Sometimes it's calm and sometimes it's a storm, and it comes up at any time. Take deep shelter of the Bhagavad Gita. Do good japa. Do great japa. And see what happens. And try to give mercy to others. And in the meantime, be really appreciative of all the devotees. If anybody can say Hare Krishna, you should, in your mind, offer your obeisances. Anyone. But what to speak of the devotees, if you look around here, who are dedicated to chanting Hare Krishna, have given their life and their vows just to be devotees. You should demonstratively offer them obeisances, and in your heart of hearts, appreciate them as the best of the best. We're really lucky. We're on a beautiful little planet. It's like a little stone compared to most of them, but it's green. It's got water. Krishna walked here. And we're all together right here, right now. There is no other time except for right now. So really take heart. We're following in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya in the best possible way, because we have a disciplic succession that comes all the way down into our temple room, where we're able to huddle at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada and follow exactly what he said. And that's the formula for success. You're all following it. Take heart. Don't worry about anything, because it's all coming out in your favor in every single possible way. And don't worry about little setbacks here and there. Just take shelter of the holy name and Prabhupada's books and each other. Tonight, I saw an amazing presentation for the kitchen. The team had put together a new system where every bag of rice that somebody buys from Costco or wherever you get that nowadays, it's scanned right when you're taking it off the shelf. You scan before you put it in the pot, and they'll know exactly how much rice is there in the kitchen. And they have an idea for electronically marking every spice bottle, so everyone knows where it is at any given time, etc., etc. This is another sample. Everyone's making improvements, and we'll notice its exponential effects. I'm already noticing them, but it'll be more and more. So we have to prepare ourselves to lead and help expand Krishna consciousness all over the Bay Area. We're no longer a mom and pop store. This is getting serious here, everybody. So please carry on. This is exactly what human life is meant for, is dedicating one's life to the greatest cause, which is to make sure that all living beings get an opportunity to come in contact with Krishna. Dear Srila Prabhupada, dear Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Shri Panchatattva, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsingadev. If you so desire, please increase our appreciating capacity within our hearts to see all devotees as the greatest souls, to see anyone who chants Hare Krishna as worshipable. And let us give our heart and soul to following the footsteps of the great acharyas and pure devotees who have given this path of Krishna consciousness. Let's beat Mayapur, and let's knock every door in Silicon Valley, leaving nobody behind. Thank you very much for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. Everyone agrees with this prayer in whole or in part. Please say Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarusha kripa sindhavya patitanam bhavnibhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Srila Advaita Acharya ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda